Alright, so you guys out here. Today I'm going to show you how to get KT-4 and upgrade it, and other different facts about it and what it can do. Now the first thing you got to do is turn on the power, just for, just to make it easier to do everything else. So there's one bucket in the beginning area always. There's a bucket usually either in the around lab A and or around the lab B area. There is always a bucket in the lab A area and or in the lab B area, but before we turn on power, you have to fill this up with full bucket of water. Now, like I said, around this area, it's optional. And then, like I said, it was optional. Around the lab A and B area, there's only one or the other. So there's one either in lab A for a game, or lab B for a game, and or one in the lab B area. So now that you have power open, you can turn this on, and don't worry, this door will never re-close if you leave it. Now, to turn on the power permanently, you just have to come to your left while in the bunker. Come over here, you have to clear this off. Once you clear this off, you just have to kind of fight off, say, 10-15 zombies or so. As soon as you do that, the door will open and you will be free to go. Now, as you saw there, you can go up for air in certain areas. It's not like it's completely closed off. Turn power on. This scared me a little. Oh my god, Jesus. So, yeah. Now, to get the skull of the Swabby or something. So, this skull here goes to the beginning area, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it goes to the beginning area. Now, for each of these skulls, you have to protect it. So, it's necessarily you don't need to get really any kills for them. Well, you do have to kill, because the zombies will not go after you. They will only go after the skull. So, you have to kill zombies to prevent them from destroying it. If they do destroy it, then the skull will respawn back where you picked it up, and you'll be able to do it again the next round. So after you place all the skulls, fill them up or kill zombies, and they're all charged up, and you place a skull here, then you should see this area open right here. You just want to go down there, and you want to hold X on this here. I'm not showing it yet. I don't know why it's going right here. So you just hold X here, it'll spawn the ladies. You have to kill about 15 to 20 until you hear and you grab the skull. Now, my advice would be not to grab the skull in the middle of a round, but yeah. Alright, so now on to the KT-4. Now, the first part is in the water area by the mule kick area in lab B, or in the bunker all the way down, yeah. That part's easy. Necessarily, you wouldn't need the mask yet to grab that part. So like I said, that part was in the bunker far to the back wall, kind of behind where Pack-a-Punch is, but up. And then where those yellow tubes are, where the doppelganger jump scare can happen. So in this area, the zombie with the green rod will appear. You'll be able to clearly see him because the zombie will be glowing green. Now this time I got really lucky, and he spawned, and the nuke killed him, but he dropped this. Now if you don't grab it, that's okay. He will respawn again, but only in this area behind the lab B area where the green water is. Now, for the next part, the final part to build the KT-4, as you can see here, you can have temporary power, which will still let you drop this down. So that's the cool thing. If you don't have full power on, it's this round. Boom. So you drop this down, you gotta just wait, basically. It's funny, there's like an arm in there. That's pretty weird. Yeah, once he's in there, then you just gotta come up here, bring it up, and it's going to extract the thingy from him. Well, yeah, it'll extract the goo or something. Kind of same like how you get the spider bait, so you can become the spider, which is kind of funny. So, yeah. Then all you have to do is go again to this area where the yellow tubes are. Drop down here, and you clearly see it took me like a minute to kill him, so I cut. Now, this area here is for the KT-4, and the other area behind me is to upgrade it, or vice versa. So yeah, and you saw there the real name of this was something, very long name. And yeah, here's some little gameplay of just KT-4. You can charge it up, you can hold her down, and it'll create a longer effect. Now, as you saw there, when you kill the Thrasher with this and you run through him, that goo will act like supercharged, like drugs almost. You can also water the plant there, which if on normal plants, it'll make the duration longer, and if you water the pod where that'll spawn a weapon or a power-up, you'll have a higher chance of getting something better. Now, this can also destroy, as you see, specific webs around the map like that. A few other different webs and stuff destroy, yeah. Now, when you shoot a spore, just like as the Thrasher, when you kill him, he creates that mist, so he can, like, supercharge, run around and stuff, so that's kind of cool. And, yeah, here's some gameplay of it. I usually like including gameplay of it, so you guys can, like, see, yeah, so you guys can see what's going on. And, yeah. It's funny, it's funny how they get all tangled in webs and then just like, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This video, let me just say, took a very long time, took about a day to put all together. You can also destroy the webs that are on the doorways, the perks, and or the gobblegum machines. Now, you can also get the KT-4 from the box. Now, obviously, this is Wonder weapon that everybody can get, which is pretty cool, actually, so everybody can have it. Now, this area in the Lab A area in the back is where you have to kill the giant spider to get part number 1 to upgrade the KT-4. Yes, this is like a double, quadruple feature showing so many different things. Now, obviously, I cut a lot of me killing him because my aim is garbage. Sorry about that. My aim's really garbage and stuff, so I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why won't he die? I think these worked really good, though. The marshals killed him. So once you kill him, you can walk up to him here and you look closely. And it'll grab that tooth. Your character will say a quote. He'll be like, yes, yes, yes. I collect things, Nikolai or something. So now you have to complete all the challenges for the next part, which, if you have perks, your character will barf. Yeah, so my character like throws up there. Oh, another fun fact, a lot of people said this too. When you get the plant and you have 4 perks, people think you'll get another perk. You won't unless you get an empty perk bottle or unquenchable. So yeah. So yeah, once you complete all these, stand here with the shield, look up, and kaboom! Lightning hits your shield. Other fun facts about the shield, you can actually zap the perk machines. You can actually zap the gobblegum machines if you wanna. If you're very interested in checking those out, go view my, I think, the shield, Zetsubo shield video on building stuff. So yeah, so now that you have your shield electrified, you come here to Lab B, zap that, and it'll automatically drop you down. Now, when you're playing online, somebody actually has to drop the thing down. And funny thing is, if no one lets you up, you'll be down there for a while. Now, this one's funny. I could never actually see where it was. So you just hold X around until your character is like, I got it, or something. He's like, I have it now. So this was dumb. Like, watch. Whoops, sorry, I'm talking too loud. But look at this. I'm like, really? I'm like, really? Come on. And it puts me down again. Obviously, I cut because that would be taking too long. But yeah, so the final thing that you have to do is ride the tube from inside the bunker, and right there you have to hold X exactly there. Yeah, that rock right there is rainbow water. This took me at least like 6-7 tries. So don't be surprised if you're like, I can't do it, or I didn't do it. Just keep going inside the bunker, go under where I built the KT-4 in that area, go through the tubes, keep going through until you get the rainbow water. Now, what I'm showing you here is the locations for the gas mask parts. The reason why I'm showing you that is because this next part, I would suggest having gas mask if you play solo, because the odds of you making it down and back up without the spore is very, very unlikely. Most likely you will get downed before you do that. So yeah, so all those spots I'm showing you to shooting or spots I'm pointing at are the parts. So now once you have the mask, you are good to go. All you have to do is build it. I like building it down here the most because, yeah, I know there's 3 buildable spots, but yeah. So now that you have the mask, you will be increased your air by at least, I think, 30 to 40 seconds you have. So now that you are going down here, now it is time to, well, use the Skull of Naswabe, which I showed you at the beginning how to get. So all you have to do is hold L, the left trigger here, and whatever you do not go behind that when you plant the seed, because you will not be able to get out of there. We learned well, yeah, Darian learned. He planted it and he was behind it. Game over, man, for him. There was no way he was getting out of there. So every time the round switches, or beginning or end of the round where there's like one zombie left, go down there and water the seed, just like all the other seeds. So round 7, water it. Round 8, water. Round 9, water. And then by the time round 10 comes around, you will have the final part for the KT-4. What's funny is I've been doing a lot of these videos for Black Ops 3, and I now know all these things so much by heart. As you can see, the spore is little. The last round, there was no spore there, so I was really pushing it, going back and forth. I'm like, oh god. Oh, and also, if you're wondering, if you leave the plant here for too long, it won't disappear. It'll stay there, because you notice it was round 9, and then now it's around 11, so it like skipped around. But don't worry, it's good to go. And yeah, remember, you only can use you can only use rainbow water on that, or it won't grow the plant you need. So yeah, now that you have all those parts, you can start building. Now another fun fact I'd like to point out here is that soon as one person, or soon as you finish all of these things to get the upgrade unlocked, nobody else has to do those steps anymore, because it's just like the golden spork in Alcatraz. As soon as one person completes a challenge, all they have to do is get the KT-4 from the box, come over here, and you'll get it upgraded instantly. Now, as you saw there, those spots, the spot I built it on, you can't upgrade it. You had to use the other one. Now, I don't know if that's vice versa. If I first went to the other one, then I'd only be able to use the other one. So, sorry if I'm just speaking like weird and it's not making too much sense. But yeah, I love this gun though. And as you can see, I'm lazy AF. And I actually got it pretty quickly. Got it by round 12, which is not too bad as a speed run, because I was really trying to speed run this to do it as quickly as possible, because my Xbox has been lately crashing. So yeah. Believe it or not, this is like, I'm getting close to being fully caught up to Black Ops 3 Zombies. So, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm really close to being caught up with all videos for Black Ops 4. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace! Toasting them. Listen. Kill them. Adios!